She got her, everything's turned on here. Good thing it looks like it. She got her, everything's turned on here. It looks like it.
It's on.
Yeah, it's on. We got power. Of the jury.
Not from the state, Your Honor.
All right, we'll bring the jurors out, and Detective, if you want to resume your seat. Of the jury.
Not from the state, Your Honor.
All right, we'll bring the jurors out, and Detective, if you want to resume your seat, sir. I believe we're ready for further direct examination. Mr. Fawcett?
Yes, Your Honor.
Well, I believe the last thing was a motion to admit exhibit, and I don't have the number in front.
Exhibit 90, Your Honor.
90A through double B, I believe. Mr. Arbor?
No objection, Your
All
Honor.
right, it's allowed.
Judge, thank you. At this time, could the state have copies for the jurors?
Yes, sir. Yes. Thank you, sir.
Detective Morris, State's Exhibit 90 and the inclusive 90A through 90BB. Starting with State's Exhibit 90A, could you tell us what we're looking at, please?
This is the cover sheet for what has been referred to as by the device as chat number 5. This is coming from Jameson Hahn's cell phone. It is giving you the date of the last activity that's occurring between the participants. It indicates the two participants in this chat is Jameson Hahn and John Broyhill. The names would have came from the user inputting the information as far as a contact. It also has indicated the user's cell phone numbers.
So anytime we're going to see throughout this exhibit a chat 5, it's between Jamie Hahn and Jonathan Broyhill.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's look at 90B, please. If you would you tell us the date of this communication and translate the UTC time for Eastern time to us? And if you would, read for us into the record, so to speak, the contents of this exhibit.
Sure. As you see, this is coming from that 919-827-3089 number. That is Jameson Hahn. The time is the date and time is March 6, 2013, and the time is 10:31 a.m.
All right, and read us the content of this communication, please.
Listen, I know you've been busy with job apps and stuff, but we have got to get this Miller stuff squared away ASAP. I really need you to check your emails regularly and get back to me and Phyllis. Brad has paid us well and was the only thing keeping us afloat for a while, and we owe him to get this straightened out so he can get his own fires burning, since we are talking about his main source of income. Please at least response to Phyllis and I today with updates and timeliness on when things will be completed.
All right. 90C. The State Exhibit 90B, Detective Morris, the date and the converted Eastern time, please.
Right, it's indicated as 2:31 p.m. UTC time, but converting it to Eastern Standard Time, it'd be 10:31 a.m.
State Exhibit 90C. Tell us about this.
This is a continuation of chat number 5. This is coming from the phone number 332-4520, which is Jonathan Broyhill. The timestamp is March 6, 2013, and the time will be 11:08 a.m. Eastern Time.
Content, read into the record, please.
You are so right. I have been extremely slack on my response to emails. I will definitely respond to you and Phyllis both today.
State Exhibit 90D. Tell us what this title page is.
This is reference to what's been labeled as Chat 8. This is coming from the iPad 2 belonging to Jonathan Broyhill. This is the cover sheet. It is giving you the start date of this chat, last activity, and the participants involved, which is jonathanbroyhill@gmail.com. Looks like Nation Hahn and at least one other person.
Excuse me, 90E then off of Chat 8.
This is, it's indicating it's from 919-696-1827. It is coming from John Broyhill's Gmail account.
Okay.
From.
Okay. And this is a communication from, it continues over to the next page.
Oh, I'm sorry, the body.
Right, and this is a communication from who?
This is coming from Nation Hahn
Okay.
to Jonathan Broyhill.
All right, and what's the content of State Exhibit 90E, please, on March the 19th, 2013?
And that would have been at 3:16 p.m. in the afternoon. Jamie told me about your gallbladder, thinking about you.
All right, let's go to 90F, please.
This is back to chat 5, coming from Jameson Hahn's cell phone number. This is coming from Jameson Hahn herself, and it is directed towards Jonathan Broyhill.
All right, and the date and time, please.
March 20th, 2013, and that would be 11:31 a.m. Eastern Time.
All right, and the content.
Hey, love, I know I keep bugging you about this, but I'm starting to get a lot of pressure from Brad and Phyllis on this stuff and feel very uncomfortable that I cannot answer them. I know you aren't feeling great, so I can come over and help you get this stuff done if you need me to. Just let me know, but it has to, I believe that's going to be a typo, finished up today.
States Exhibit 90G.
This is an email that comes from the iPad 2 belonging to Jonathan Broyhill. The participants are Jonathan Broyhill, Jamie Nation, and at least one other person.
Okay. And tell us about the communication here, the two different communications.
March 27th, 2013 at 6:28 p.m. This is from Jonathan Broyhill Gmail account. The content is, Jamie, I am sorry that you have tomorrow blocked off. So sorry. I have Tuesday covered if you are busy, but I will definitely need to stay with you guys afterwards for at least 2 to 3 days. Stairs will not be a problem. The email continues on. Okay, family. My surgery has been moved to Tuesday at 9 a.m. My blood pressure is way too high for surgery tomorrow. That embarrasses the crap out of me. I'm on blood pressure medicine now. The nurse and anesthetist, I would have stroked out if surgery had gone as planned, as high as my BP was.
This March 27th, these two different communications at 6:20. Is it possible the bottom one is 6:26 and then the top one is 6:28?
Correct. The second one is 6:26. They are out of order.
Concern between the 8 and 6, but gotcha. All right, let's go to, at this point, Your Honor, could the state publish on the TV States Exhibit 112?
Yes, sir.
All right, tell us about States Exhibit 90H.
This is a continuation of that chat 5. This is coming from Jonathan Broyhill to Jameson Hahn. It occurs on April 2nd at 12:29 p.m.
Tuesday, April the 2nd, about 12:30 in the afternoon.
Correct.
Gotcha. What's the content?
Hello, Jamie. This is Ken Broyhill. John made it through just fine. We should be able to go back and see him in recovery in a little while. We'll keep you posted. Will you let Nation know? Thank you, Ken.
All right. Let's go to State Exhibit 90I. Can you tell us the date and time and content of 90I?
The timestamp is April 8th, which following Monday. The time is 10:03 a.m.
10:03 a.m. on Monday, April 8th?
Yes, sir.
Okay, tell us about this communication.
Hello, dear. I hope your day is going well and you are feeling good. Can you bring your computer and all your Brad notes tonight? We need to clear up this debt thing and do the FEC report since it's due next week.
This is coming from Jamie Hahn's device.
Correct.
Let's go to 90J.
This is an email. It's coming from Jamie to Jonathan Broyhill. It is timestamped April 8th, and the time would be 10:09 a.m.
So,
It'd be a response.
essentially, this is being sent by Jamie Hahn on 90J.
Correct.
And it's essentially about the same date and it's almost the same time as 90I we just heard. It's just a different type of communication.
Correct. It's an email.
Okay, read us please the content of Ms. Hahn's email to the defendant.
Below are some of the things we need to go over, so please bring all notes, reference Brad, but specifically these below. All details and transactions, reference state account and Fed debt payments. All first quarter payment info and records so we can enter info into NGP for the report. Reconciliation forms that you put together for John Wallace. all recurring bills and contracts that we still have in GP. What else? Brad's iPhone. Do we still pay that? Bank account information, card, statements, mail key, and information on what the process is for that now. Thanks, Jamie.
Is that all recurring bills and contacts, it looks like?
Contacts, yes, sir.
All right, thank you, Ted. Let's go to State's Exhibit 90K. Tell us about 90K, please.
This is a text between Jonathan Broyhill and Jameson Hahn. It is coming from Jonathan Broyhill. The date is April 8th, Monday, April 8th. The time would be 4:48 p.m. Eastern Time.
Almost 5 o'clock that Monday afternoon.
Yes, sir.
What's the content, please?
Hi there. I was finally okayed to work over this evening to make up for leaving early tomorrow for my checkup and MS Society interview.
Now, let's look at State Exhibit 90L. What are we looking at on State Exhibit 90L, please?
This is a snippet of internet activity that was taken from Jonathan Broyhill. This is coming from his phone.
What's the date and the time or times of these listed internet searches?
This is on April 9th, which would be the Tuesday, April 9th. The time is 5:06 p.m. Eastern Standard Time through 5:47 p.m.
Can you give us line 288, 289, some of these, can you read what's
Sure.
being searched?
Sure. Line 8288, Google search is being done on pancreatic cancer. Next, another Google search, is it possible for a 30-year-old to have pancreatic cancer? Next search is, what are the risk factors for pancreatic cancer? Next search is all pancreatic cancer at a young age messages. 292, it's a Wikipedia. I don't know what that is.
And other cancer type searches, it looks like.
Correct. It continues on. Pancreatic malignant tumor, pancreatic cancer, ductal carcinoma, ductal carcinoma, ductal carcinoma.
It's on Tuesday, April 9th.
Correct.
Let's go to State Exhibit 90M, as in Mary.
This is a continuation of that chat 5. It is coming from Jameson Hahn to Jonathan Broyhill.
And what is the date of this communication?
This will be April 10th at 3:04 p.m.
Which would be a Wednesday, it looks like?
Correct. Wednesday afternoon.
Okay, tell us the content, please.
Hello, love. I hope you are doing okay. I know you have so much on your mind, and I don't want to bug you, but I really need some info for Brad's report. I'm meeting with John Wallace Friday morning, so need any info you have for that and bank statements and your reconciliation sheet. Thanks.
State Exhibit 90N. Tell us about this, please.
This is coming from Jonathan Broyhill to Jameson Hahn. It occurs on April 10th, 2013 at 3:22 p.m.
All right. 3:22 that Wednesday afternoon. Tell us about the content.
Hi, sweetie. Sorry I missed your call. Against my better judgment, I came into work. I will bring over everything you need in the morning. That way I can help you with it. I will just stay there with you until time to go to Durham. Does that work for you?
Right, 90O.
This is a response. It's coming from Jameson Hahn's phone. It is on April 10th, 2013 at 3:25 p.m.
And what is the response from Ms. Hahn's phone?
Yeah, that works.
90P.
This is coming from Jameson Hahn's phone. It's directed towards Jonathan Broyhill's phone. It occurs on April 12th, 2013 at 12:02. Sorry, back up. 12:02 a.m.
So let me ask you just that more on this math test.
Yeah, let me see.
Is this April, if you back up 4 hours?
April 11th. Yeah.
So is this, correct me if I'm wrong, is this Thursday, April 11th at 11:02 p.m. at night as you're approaching midnight?
Correct.
All right, Thursday night, an hour before midnight. Tell us the content, please.
Also was really counting on you because now I can't do the report and need to reschedule with John. So please let us know that you are okay.
Thank you. Let's see. This next one is 90Q. Can you tell us what we're looking at, 90Q, please?
Again, here is some web history that was taken from Jonathan Broyhill's cell phone.
Okay. It's all the same date. What is the date of this very web history?
April 15th, 2013. And the time is 10:09 a.m. all the way up through until 12:48 in the afternoon, or 11:48 a.m.
Let's see here. On this first 10:09 to the bottom of that page is
11:48.
right, and this is the day of this of April 15th is what? It's a Monday.
Monday, correct.
So tell us about the communications and the time, the beginning ones. Just
A Google search is being conducted. Medical oncologist at Duke. Continues on. The
how about line 13?
list of pancreatic cancer doctors at Duke.
How about line 15? What was the text? The subject matter?
The Whipple procedure. It was a Google search.
We start at 10:09 that Monday morning.
Correct.
All right. Let's go to, well, in the next page of 90Q, more pancreatic cancer Duke Surgery Center inquiries.
Yes, sir.
They end on Monday, April 15th. What time would that be?
12:24 in the afternoon.
Gotcha. All right, States Exhibit 90R. This is now Chat 11 title page. Can you tell us about Chat 11 title page?
Chat 11 comes from Jonathan Broyhill's iPad 2. The participants is Jonathan Broyhill, Jamie, Nation, and at least one other person.
All right. So on 90S, tell us what we're looking at, please.
This is a iMessage from Jameson Hahn to Jonathan Broyhill.
And the date and the time in which it occurred?
April 15th, 2013, which would be that Monday at 3:23 in the afternoon.
And the content of Ms. Hahn's communication to Mr. Broyhill's device.
Hey, so can you email the online info to sign into the bank account? This debt collector said the check I sent him bounced.
Thank you. States Exhibit 90T. This is a Chat 8. Sorry, tell us about States Exhibit 90T.
This is coming from Jonathan Broyhill. This is occurring on April 17th, which would be next Wednesday. The time would be 11:51 a.m.
All right, and the communication is directed to what person?
Let me back up. I have to look at the cover page of Chapter 8.
90D.
It's a to Nation and at least one other participant.
Okay. So tell us about this communication on Wednesday afternoon.
Waiting at the doctor's office. I'm here getting my sugar checked and going to get something to help me rest and help with anxiety.
All right. States Exhibit 90U.
This is a continuation of that Chat 8 from Jonathan Broyhill to Nation Hahn.
All right. And the date?
April 19th, 2013, and the time would be 8:11 a.m.
8:11, the morning of April 19th was what day on the calendar?
April 19th is a Friday.
Friday morning. Tell us about the content here.
I have to go back to the doctor at 11. I told Billy we could leave right after the appointment. I would say 12:30ish is the estimated departure time.
State's Exhibit 90V.
This is from Jameson Hahn to Jonathan Broyhill. Occurs on April 22nd, which is the Monday, and the time is 1:07 p.m., 1:07 in the afternoon.
All right, and the content, please.
Hello, love. Just checking in on all of this stuff. It's a typo. I believe it's meant stuff for Brad. Do you want to come over around 4 so we can take care of everything before close of business? Again, I think it's a typo. Take care of everything before close of business.
Okay. State's Exhibit 90W.
It's a text again. It's coming from Jameson Hahn to Jonathan Broyhill. It occurs on April 22nd, 2013, again on Monday. The time is 1:07 p.m.
All right, and the content.
Getting this closed out today is a must.
90X.
Continuation, it is another text coming from Jameson Hahn to Jonathan Broyhill. It occurs on April 22nd, 2013 at 1:42 p.m.
What's the content?
Mainly for my own sanity.
90Y.
This is a text coming from Jonathan Broyhill to Jameson Hahn. It occurs on April 22nd, 2013 at 2:20 p.m.
What's the content?
No worries, I will see you then. 2 exclamation points.
90Z.
That's a text from Jameson Hahn to Jonathan Broyhill. Occurs on April 22nd, 2013 at 2:31 in the afternoon.
Content, please.
Sounds good, thanks, with 3 exclamation points.
All right. And finally, State's Exhibit 90AA.
This is a text coming from Jonathan Broyhill to Jameson Hahn. It occurs on April 22nd, 2013 at 4:05 p.m.
Content.
On my way.
State's Exhibit 90BB.
This is a text coming from Jameson Hahn to Jonathan Broyhill. It occurs on April 22nd, 2013 at 4:07 p.m.
And the content,
K.
the letter K.
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you. Okay. Your Honor, at this time, the state would offer into evidence, State's Exhibit 17 as testified to by Ms. K, was identified as a 911 call, State's Exhibit 17.
Any objection? It's allowed.
Right, and can I approach you, Sean?
Yes.
Show you what's marked the State's Exhibit 96. Judge, on inform the court, the State's Exhibit 96, there's a stipulation as this is a single voicemail from Ms. Hahn to the defendant's a device, iPhone.
All right. And
With
so
the
authenticity and admissibility are acknowledged?
Yeah, we stipulated to that.
All right, very good. It's allowed.
Your Honor, at this time, could the state play State's Exhibit 96?
Yes, sir.
investigation of what we're getting ready to listen to?
Yes, sir. Well,
Would something help you refresh your memory that I'll talk about here shortly?
yes, sir.
Can you tell me the date and time of the voicemail we're getting ready to hear in State's Exhibit 96?
This is a voicemail from Jameson Hahn to Jonathan Broyhill's cell phone. It occurred on April 22nd, 2013 at 1:05 p.m.
All right, thank you. Let's publish that now.
I want to check in on this Brad stuff. I'm wondering if you want to come over here, maybe like 4-ish, so we can just make sure everything's good before I close the business today, in case we need to get with the bank or with ABC or anyone at so before people close. So I'm wondering if you want to come over around 4, we can go over everything then, and bring the bank stuff and the mailbox key with you, and then you can just hang out until dinner time. Anyway, call me back whenever you get a chance. I'll text you off there. Thanks. Bye.
Yes.
Let me show you what's marked in State's Exhibit 121 for identification purposes. Do you recognize what State's Exhibit 121 is?
I do.
What is State's Exhibit 121?
It is a layout of the residence of 1705 Tealwood with the dimensions of the rooms.
And where is State's Exhibit 121? Where did that come from?
In the summer of 2013, I went back to that home and it was vacated and it was actually on the market. And this was something that was on the counter left for prospective buyers to pick up.
Thank you, Detective. Let me direct you back to your interview of Mr. Broyhill that occurred on Friday, April 26th of 2013. Did you ask the defendant that Friday what, if any, plans he had after the attack? If what happened, something like, I think was
I
the
did.
question. What did he tell you about any plans after the attack?
He told me he had not thought of it that far ahead.
All right. At some point, did he give you some additional information on that Friday, April 26th interview about future plans?
He did.
What did he say?
He told me that he had booked a plane ticket to Las Vegas and that he'd canceled it immediately afterwards.
Okay. We've heard the interview. How did that extra information, how did that present itself to you once he has initially said no,
Right.
no plans?
After Mr. Broyhill told me he had not thought of it that far ahead, I reminded him that I would be looking at various records to include emails, accounting records, bank records, and just reminded him that I was going to be looking at all this stuff to see if I could corroborate what he was telling me.
And did he tell you how he purchased the Las Vegas flight on the April 26th interview?
He told me he'd use the Orbitz or Priceline website.
Okay. Did he tell you at that time how he paid for the flight?
He did.
What did he tell you?
He told me that he used his credit card.
Okay. Specifically, did he tell you whether it was a credit card or debit card in the bank? Maybe page 47 of your transcript.
He told me it was paid through a credit card. I asked him, your credit card? He said, yeah. And I asked him if he remembered which credit card he had used. He told me he used it on his debit card. I asked him which bank that was with, and he told me Wells Fargo.
His Wells Fargo debit card.
Yes, sir.
At some later time, were you able to determine in truth how Mr. Broyhill purchased that Las Vegas flight?
Yes, sir.
And what did your investigation determine?
He used the credit card of Nation Han.
Your Honor, at this time, the state would offer by stipulation, States Exhibit 104, and States Exhibit 105 by stipulation identified as Orbit's travel records.
They are admitted,
Thank you. Can I approach the witness, Your Honor?
yes.
So let me show you States Exhibit 104. And what is generally the States Exhibit 104?
This is basically an email that outlines the ticket that was purchased, including travel information, the flight number, the time, the cost of the ticket, and billing information.
Your Honor, in States Exhibit 105, it's been admitted. What is just generally States Exhibit 105? Just generally, what is that?
It is a communications that I've had back and forth with a representative of Orbitz. It included additional data regarding that reservation.
Your Honor, at this time, the state would ask to publish States Exhibit 104 and 105 to the jury.
Yes, sir.
Exhibit 104, page 2 of that. Can you tell us what we're looking at, please?
This is the email that Jonathan received from Orbitz showing the ticket purchased that includes the traveler's name, phone number, and the flight itinerary, departure, connections, destination, the flight cost, and the billing information.
All right. This particular reservation was made at what time, according to States Exhibit 104?
And translating it to Eastern Standard Time, it would be April 22nd, 2013 at 12:45 a.m.
So, am I correct? Is that a Monday, April 22nd, after midnight, 12:45 a.m.?
Yes, sir.
That's when this reservation was booked.
Yes, sir.
And the reservation was for what type of flight or flights, please?
It is a one-way ticket from Charlotte to Las Vegas
All right. Departing Charlotte at what time?
at 4:50 p.m.
That Monday, April 22nd.
Correct.
This is, and the billing information, how it was purchased,
Yes, sir.
is that listed here in the exhibit?
It is.
Tell us about that.
Indicates the cardholder's name is Nation Han. A card type is Visa. Gives the last 4 digits of that Visa, 6064, and a billing address of 1705 Tealwood Place, Raleigh.
Now, in your Friday, April 26th interview with the defendant, when did he tell you when he canceled this flight?
Yes, sir.
What did Mr. Broyhill that Friday tell you?
He told me he had canceled it immediately afterwards.
All right. Does he segue into something about sometime Monday morning as well?
He does. Exact words were technically immediately after the night. I mean, I booked it, and it had been Monday morning because I didn't sleep at all on Sunday night. So it had to have been on sometime on Monday morning.
How did he, well, let's look at State's Exhibit 105 now. State's Exhibit 105, the last page,
Yes, sir.
the cancellation date and time, if you'll let us know.
Second to last page, I believe.
The last page of State's Exhibit 105, how about that? It's probably listed multiple times in this document.
What were you asking?
The cancellation time, the date and time on State's Exhibit
Oh,
105.
sorry. Cancellation date was Monday, April 22nd, and that is 3:44 p.m. Eastern Time.
So 2:44 Central, that would be 3:44 our time Eastern.
Correct.
Monday, April 22nd, 3:44 p.m. The flight is canceled.
Correct, 3:44 in the afternoon.
Great. Did the defense?
The document doesn't say 344, the jury has the document in front of them. He said, he shortened it, so I'd ask if it would be an explanation.
Would you tell us what State's Exhibit 105, when it says cancellation time, what it says on the document, and then if you would convert it for our
Correct.
purposes?
It indicates Monday, the 22nd of April, 2013, at 2:44 p.m. Central Time. And converting that, it would be 3:44 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Thank you, thank you, Mr. In your Friday, April 26th interview with Mr. Broyhill, did the defendant give you an explanation of why he canceled?
Yes, he did.
What did he tell you?
He had no idea. He said at the time it sounded like the thing to do, and then after doing it, I thought, I don't know, I wasn't going to do it.
And how did he say he went about canceling it?
He told me he called the 1-800 number.
All right. Your Honor, at this time, the state will offer by stipulation State's Exhibit 88, identified as Sprint phone records of Mr. Broyhill's account for the month of April 2013.
By agreement, we had agreed to stipulate that was going to evidence, right?
It's allowed.
First witness, Your Honor?
Yes, sir.
Detective, let me show you what's marked as it's a little notebook here with 2 marked exhibits for identification purposes. State's Exhibit 100 and State's Exhibit 101. We can start with State's Exhibit 100.
Yes, sir.
And the phone records stipulate to State's Exhibit 38 into evidence. Let's see. If you would, could you identify what State's Exhibit 100 is, please?
State Exhibit 100 is a Word document that was created using the cell phone records of Jonathan Broyhill.
And there are some names of businesses and maybe two individuals' names, or more than two individuals' names. How did you, was there further investigative efforts needed on your behalf to fill in more of this information?
Yes, when we receive the phone records, it's just a phone number to and from. It doesn't have the person's name or who owns that phone number.
Were you able to determine names of phone numbers by looking at from State Exhibit 95, the cell phone and iPad dumps, identities of numbers to names,
Yes, sir, using the contact list.
contact list? Were you also able to maybe verify some of these 1-800 and long-distance numbers to various businesses
Yes, sir.
by personally calling?
I personally called them as well as doing an internet search on the numbers.
States Exhibit 101, and States Exhibit 100 is for April 22nd, 2013.
Yes, sir.
All this information assimilated.
Yes, sir.
States Exhibit 101, tell us about this summary exhibit.
Again, this is a Word document that was created using the cell phone records of Jonathan Broyhill, as well as various other communications taken from other devices.
Okay, this is from the States Exhibit 101. All the information from States Exhibit 100, plus other electronic communications from the various dumps of States Exhibit 95.
Yes, sir.
Your Honor, at this time, the state will move into evidence States Exhibit 100 and States Exhibit 101.
Any objection? They are allowed.
Your Honor, at this time, could the state publish States Exhibit 100 and States Exhibit 101?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Detective, were you able to identify a call from the defendant's phone to either an Orbitz or Priceline 1-800 customer service number on either Sunday, April 21st, or Monday, April 22nd, 2013?
On April 22nd, 2013.
You didn't find one on Sunday, April 21st, did you?
No, sir.
Okay. Tell us about the date, time, and duration of any call to Orbitz or Priceline.
Jonathan Broyhill contacted the Orbitz 1-800 toll-free number on April 22nd, 2013 at 3:39 p.m. and the call lasted for 9 minutes and 45 seconds.
3:39 p.m., about a 10-minute call that Monday, April 22nd afternoon.
Correct.
In your April 26th interview of Mr. Broyhill, in your April 26th Friday interview of Jonathan Broyhill, did you ask the defendant if he had any other plans for travel?
I did.
What did the defendant tell you?
He said no.
Specifically, no other plans for travel?
No, sir.
Did the defendant in that Friday, April 26th interview ever tell you about his Amtrak reservations?
No, sir.
Did you identify a phone call to Amtrak by the defense device on Monday, April 22nd, 2013.
Yes, sir.
The time and duration of that phone conversation.
At 3:51 p.m., called the 1-800 number for Amtrak. It lasted for 5 minutes and 5 seconds.
What time, so what time did the defendant on Monday, April 22nd, message Ms. Hahn, and the one that said, "On my way"?
That was on April 22nd, 2013 at 4:05 p.m.
All right. There was a missed call from a Glass Mountain Capital Collections.
Yes, sir.
What time was that missed call on the defense phone?
At 4:02 p.m.
And finally, on 409, tell us about that.
At 4:09 p.m., Jonathan Broyhill calls the 1-800 number for hotels.com. That phone call lasts for 7 minutes and 24 seconds.
Was that the last outgoing phone call from the defendant's cell phone on April 22nd, 2013?
Yes, sir.
And what time? Okay, that's good. All right, thank you, Detective. Let me show you what's marked as State's Exhibit 120. Do you recognize what State's Exhibit 120 is?
I do.
What is State's Exhibit 120?
This is taken from the defendant's iPhone. It is from his notes section of his phone.
What is the notes section of the iPhone?
Notes is an app that the user will use, sort of like Post-its, but it's in electronic format where it's free form. You can type whatever you'd like to type, grocery list, notes, whatever.
And as to State's Exhibit 120, what transaction is listed here in the, well, first of all, the state would offer it as State's Exhibit 120.
And it's allowed.
Tell us what transaction is listed here in State's Exhibit 120 in the defense iPhone notes from the data extractions of State's Exhibit 95.
It is a note that was created on April 15th, 2013. It indicates 6:46 a.m. UTC time, which would be 2:46 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
All right, so Monday, April 15th at 2:46 in the morning.
Yes, sir.
All right, and what is indicated that is being stored here?
It is a 16-digit number.
Without reading the number, whose number is that?
It is the credit card for Nation Han.
All right. And then is there a date expiration and a security code for it also?
Correct. There's a date as well as the 3-digit security code.
Okay, thank you.
I'm going to ask this. Some of this documentation that is being presented, and then we're not objecting to a stipulation, has been provided to us, a good portion of it through electronic discovery that is part of a much larger collection of data. And so that I don't have to go and retrieve it and search it out, I'm going to ask that we be provided with these state's exhibits that have had this. Anything we haven't been provided a copy of, I'm going to ask that we be provided a copy of this prior to any cross-examination of Detective Morse. That's all I'm asking. I have no objection to the content, but I would like a copy of all of it for us.
All right, so what was just handed to you, is that the copy you were asking for?
That's on 92, but on any of the things that have been submitted that are not bait stamped as part of the paper discovery that has been provided, if he can give me bait stamp numbers, I don't know if he can on everything. If we can just be provided with a copy of the state's exhibit before we commence any cross-examination of Detective Morris, I don't have an objection to that last document, and I'm making that request with respect to the other documents.
That'll be fine, we can arrange for that. All right, so, I'm sorry,
State's
you're,
Exhibit 92 would move into evidence.
all right.
Well, actually, I have.
I'm not sure what it is. So,
Yeah, let me, may I approach the witness?
Yes, sir.
So, State's Exhibit 92, Detective Morse, you recognize what State's Exhibit 92 is?
I do.
What is State's Exhibit 92?
This is internet history from the defendant's iPad.
And as to this particular internet history, can you give us the beginning date and time to the very last date and time of the internet history from the defendant's device?
Sure. Beginning on April 18th, 2013 at 8:29 a.m. UTC time, which is 4:29 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, through April 22nd, 2013, 8:07 p.m. UTC time, which is 4:07 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
And does State's Exhibit 92 come from the data distractions of State's Exhibit 95?
It does.
And State's Exhibit 92 specifically is the internet searches from whose device?
Jonathan Broyhill.
All right. The state would offer an evidence State's Exhibit 92 at this time.
No objection.
All right, it's allowed.
So, subject to we have that, and just for the record, we do have a copy of 92 provided. Yes, sir.
You know, at this time, could the state publish State's Exhibit 92 to the jury?
Yes, sir.
Your Honor, may I put-
Yes.
Detective, let's start on the first page of State's Exhibit 92. Let's skip down to Thursday, April 18th, internet.
I'm going to ask just for clarification, do a little big stamp number on these documents that
Right.
also would refer to that, so that these papers with the paper copy.
Very well. Detective Morris, State Exhibit 92, the first page, which is numbered at the bottom right of 206. And on the left, there's sort of an index of numbered inquiries. Looks like 334. Is that the first transaction occurring on Sunday, April 21st, 2013?
Yes, sir.
And tell us, what time is that on Sunday, April 21st, 2013?
It indicates 6:13 p.m. UTC time, which would be 2:13 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
All right, on or after that time, margin number 334 all the way down to 343. What are these various searches on the content here on the left panel?
It's the North Carolina Employment Security Commission Google search, and then he is on the Division of Employment Security webpage.
All right. After that, let's look at, I'll say margin number 344.
Yes, sir.
Sunday, April 21st, still 9:18 p.m. Margin number 344.
Yes, sir.
Is that correct if you convert that UTC?
Correct. It indicates 1:18 a.m. UTC time. Converting that, it would be April 21st at 9:18 p.m.
All right, from that point, will you talk us through just generally what we're looking at, the various searches, starting on from that point on page 206?
Sure.
Go through 207, go through page 208, and 209.
Line 344, person's on the orbitz.com website doing a flight search. And again, that was on April 21st, 2013 at 9:18 p.m. And then a second Orbitz flight search is conducted on April 21st. It indicates April 22nd, 2013 at 1:20 a.m. Converting that would be April 21st, 2013 at 10:20 p.m.
All right, how about margin number 351? Tell us about that date, time, and the content of the search we require.
The date and the time, it's indicated as April 22nd, 2013 at 2:13 a.m. UTC time, which would be 10:13 p.m. on April 22nd. And
And let me stop you there. Would that be Sunday, April 21st at 10:13 at night?
correct, Sunday, April 21st.
All right, margin 351, the content.
It is a Google search. Where can you cruise without a passport? 2013.
How about margin number 353?
It indicates it occurred on April 22nd, 2013 at 2:14 a.m. UTC time. Converted, it would be April 21st, 2013 at 10:14 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And it is another search for, do you need a passport to go to the Bahamas on a cruise?
All right, how about margin number 360 on page 208? Tell us about that.
360, it is indicated it is April 22nd, 2013 at 2:45 a.m. UTC time. It'd be translated to April 21st, 2013 at 10:45 p.m. And that is a Google search. Do you need a passport to go to Mexico?
All right, how about margin number 363?
363, it occurred on it's indicated it occurred on April 22nd, 2013 at 2:50 a.m. UTC time. Translated to April 21st, 2013 at 10:50 p.m. And that is another Google search. What Caribbean countries can you enter without an U.S. passport?
How about margin number 368, please?
368, it's indicated it occurred on April 22nd, 2013 at 2:52 a.m. UTC time, which would be April 21st, 2013 at 10:52 p.m. He is on the website of the Residence Club at Costa Baja.
And what country Costa Baja is in?
No, sir.
Okay. Let's skip to page 210, margin number 384. Tell us about that, please.
It's indicated it is April 22nd, 2013 at 3:16 a.m. UTC time. It would be actually April 21st, 2013 at 11:16 p.m. on the 21st. It is a Google search, transportation from Charlotte Amtrak station to the airport.
Let's see, does converting UTC time, what margin numbers maybe the first Monday, April 22nd, 2013 searches? Is Is it maybe margin number 399?
Correct, 399 would be at 12:04 a.m.
Okay, so we're into Monday after midnight, but Monday, April 22nd, 2013.
Correct.
All right. Let's go to page 213, margin number 441. What's the date and time and inquiry there, please?
441, the date and time is indicated at April 22nd, 2013 at 4:51 a.m. It would actually be April 22nd, 2013 at 12:51.
And what's the inquiry?
It's a Google search. Does American Airlines charge first-class passengers baggage fees?
What's the last time of a AM search before it picks up with PM searches that Monday, April 22nd? Is it maybe between margin number 449 and 450?
Correct.
Give us the time the kind of searches stop, and then when they pick back up, the time they pick back up.
Correct. The last search, as indicated, here is April 22nd, 2013 at 4:56 a.m. UTC time, which would be April 22nd, 2013 at 12:56 a.m. And then it picks back up again on, as indicated, April 22nd, 2013 at 7:30 p.m., which would actually be 3:30 in the afternoon, Eastern Standard Time.
I'll throw you a curveball, but States Exhibit 104, the Orbitz records, the reservation for the flight.
Yes, sir.
Can you refresh our memory about States Exhibit 104? The reservation was made when at Central Time, and you converted it?
Correct. It was made on Sunday, April 21st, 2013 at 11:45 p.m. Central Time, which is 12:45 Eastern Time.
So the 12:45 on Monday. All right, thank you. So it picks back up after the 12:56 a.m. Monday morning transactions. It picks back up 14 and a half hours later, 3:30 in the Monday afternoon.
Correct.
How about margin number 456 on page 213, 456?
As indicated, it occurred on April 22nd, 2013 at 7:34 p.m. UTC time, which would be April 22nd, 2013 at 3:34 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Looks like he's on the Orbitz website. How do I change or cancel my airline ticket?
All right. Monday, 3:34 p.m. the 27th.
Correct.
Now, let me ask you about show you what's marked as States Exhibit 93. It's a two-page document. Do you recognize what States Exhibit 93 is?
I do.
What is States Exhibit 93?
It is a page of internet history from the defendant's iPad, and the second page, if you notice in the internet history, there is a block that contains the HTTP : / and then lots of special characters and alphanumeric letters and numbers. That is actually a web page.
Okay. So, for example, States Exhibit 93,
Yes, sir.
which is really the last page of States Exhibit 92, we already have the evidence.
Correct.
But it's margin number 459 on States Exhibit 93 is highlighted.
Yes, sir.
The second page of States Exhibit 93, what is that reflecting generally?
This web page that is taken from the internet history, if you copy that and paste it into the URL or address of your Internet Explorer, it'll take you to that specific web page.
And you can actually see what the person in margin number 459 is actually Googling or inquiring about.
You can actually see what has been inputted on that page, yes.
And did you do that for States Exhibit 93 before you as to margin number 459?
Yes, sir.
Right. Can I approach you with Sean? Yes, sir. Let me show you States Exhibit 94. Can you identify what States Exhibit 94 is?
Yes, sir.
What is States Exhibit 94?
Again, it's the same thing. It's a piece of the defendant's internet history from his iPad. And it is that web address, that web page address that I've taken and copied and pasted into a URL web address page.
Your Honor, this time the state would move into evidence States Exhibit 93 and States Exhibit 94.
No, sir.
It's allowed.
At this time, the state would ask to publish States Exhibit 93 and States Exhibit 94.
Yes, sir.
States Exhibit 93,
Yes, sir.
margin number 459, that orbit search. Tell us what you determined using that URL internet search.
Well, it occurred on April 22nd, 2013. As indicated, it was 7:36 p.m. UTC time, which would have been 3:36 p.m. in the afternoon. And when you copy and paste that into the URL or web address of your Internet Explorer, it directs you to an Orbitz booking page. And you can see that the user has inputted the flight that's requested that be searched. And that flight requested is from Charlotte to Las Vegas, leaving on April 22nd, 2013.
Okay. All right. And States Exhibit 94, tell us about that orbit search.
Again, this search occurred on April 22nd, 2013. As indicated, it occurred at 7:37 p.m. UTC time, which would be 3:37 in the afternoon on April 22nd, 2013. When you copy and paste that web address into the URL or internet address of your Internet Explorer, it directs you to the Orbitz website where you input the information for booking a flight. And it shows that the user inputted the information. They were looking for a plane ticket from Charlotte to Las Vegas. leaving on April 23rd, 2013.
Leaving Tuesday, April 23rd,
Yes.
2013.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Fawcett, we're going to take a recess. So ladies and gentlemen, we'll be in recess until 20 minutes till 4. Please recall instructions. Don't talk among yourselves or with anyone else about the case. Don't form or express opinions about the outcome. No media or independent investigation. No contact or communication with parties, witnesses, or lawyers. And gather at 20 minutes till. Leave your notepads and all your papers in your chairs, please. Everyone else, please remain seated. Anything we need to take up outside the presence of the jury?
Not from the state, Your Honor.
All right.